Was geht, Leute? Willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge Soulcalibur 6 Seelen-Chronik, natürlich mit euer G-O-N. Wir machen jetzt wahrscheinlich mit der letzten Zeit hier von Hoang. Hätte nie gedacht, dass es nur 30. Hätte eigentlich mehr erwartet, aber naja. Schade eigentlich, hätte mehr erhofft. Und mal wieder mit den anderen Sachen dabei da. Wer ist wie gefallen? Like oder aber. Ich rede jetzt zu viel, sondern wir jetzt machen wir weiter. Retter in den Schatten. Oh, kein Text. Wirklich? Oder laden den noch? Oh nein, fuck, ich bin falsch. Fail. Da musst du weiter zurück. Hä? Okay, dann verstehe ich gar nichts mehr. Wo soll ich jetzt bin? Ah, ich glaube ja. Diener der Errettungen. Während seiner zweiten Reise ist Hoang auf einer unruhigen Information gestoßen, die nur einen Schluss zulassen. Soulcalibur ist nicht die Errettung, sondern das Schwert der Vernichtung. Wie gesagt! Aber es ist viel zu gefährlich, diese Vermutung in einem Land zu äußern, das von internen Machtkämpfen gezeichnet und von Fremdmächten bedroht ist. Die Not seiner Heimat beschäftigt Hoang so sehr, dass er die Gefahr nicht erkennt, die direkt neben ihm lauert. Um Großes zu erreichen, muss man Opfer bringen. Die Frage ist nur, wer wird das Opfer sein? Oh Gott, das will ich jetzt wirklich nicht wissen eigentlich. Obwohl ich will es wissen. Okay, legen wir los.
I now see what has you so troubled. You are aware of the power struggle between Easterners and Westerners, yes?
I am. Rumors of the Sword of Salvation spread among the Westerners, but Easterners have rejected it.
Indeed. Many Westerners are fervently searching for Soulcalibur as we speak. They were the ones who suggested His Majesty's search for it.
And I was among those tasked with seeking it out.
We of the Songdo-Zhong have chosen not to take sides, allowing us to remain independent and unaffected by such political squabbles. But given that my friend and your compatriot Yi Sun-Shin is an Easterner, we may soon find ourselves embroiled in this dangerous struggle.
No doubt my misgivings about the Sword of Salvation will draw attention as well.
The fighting has only worsened in recent years. Chong Chol, the leader of the Westerners, would purge all in his way if given the chance.
This is no time to start a civil war.
You have always been selfless, keen to serve others. But now is not the time to throw caution to the wind.
But we can't let this conflict consume our homeland. I have to...
Huang, you must learn to do what's best for yourself. If Mina is capable of such change, then so are you.
I'm sorry to put you through this, Mina.
Citron tea's gotten cold. I brought Father some, but maybe I'll just drink this one myself. Forgive me, Wong. I couldn't help it over here.
It's okay. Perhaps I do need to change.
Well, I think you'll be fine either way. But if you ask me, you shouldn't change to fit someone else's idea of you. I mean, people change if and when they feel it's necessary. That's the one thing I didn't learn from you.
Mina,
Oh, here! I brought some yakwa. Try some.
Thanks. It's sweet. Very soft.
I know, right? I made them myself. All that talk of Westerners got me thinking. Do you know anything about the Society of Salvation?
No, I can't say that I do.
When a Westerner named Juan Gabak tried to sweet-talk me, he mentioned something about knowing how to make full use of the Soul Edge.
Juan Gabak told Mina that the Society of Salvation formed in just the past year. It's comprised primarily of young Westerners. It seems the Society possesses jewels connected to the Sword of Salvation. Rumor has it, a medium channels the jewel's power to aid followers in their quest for the sword. For what purposes the Society wields this power, or how they intend to use the Sword of Salvation, remains a mystery to those outside their ranks.
Juan Gabak, huh? Sometimes I forget Mina isn't a child anymore. Men are courting her now. That Society of Salvation you mentioned sounds a lot like a group called the Qualifiers I ran into once. They were undone by their own nefarious ways, but the Society's plans are yet in motion. Who's there?
You're Songgyang Huang, aren't you? I am called Oct. Pleasure to meet you.
What is a child like you doing out alone at this hour?
Worried about me, are you? That's cute. 1 week from today, the Society of Salvation will gather in the royal capital. A national hero like you would be more than welcome to attend.
Is this some sort of trap? Probably worth a look, even if it is.
Jetzt verstehe ich gar nichts mehr. Was ist jetzt schon? Oh, es geht doch noch weiter. Und ich dachte schon, es wird überhaupt nichts mehr kommen. Ich verstehe langsam gar nichts mehr. What the fuck? Alles da reingequetscht. Was ist das denn? Naja, machen wir einfach weiter. Nur 4. Anhänger der verfluchten Flammen. Ein dunkler Schatten liegt über der Hauptstadt. Die Gesellschaft der Errettung trotz ihrer wohlklingenden Namens wird es immer deutlicher, dass sie eine Bedrohung für das ganze Land darstellen. Also schleicht sich Wang Songyeon bei einer ihrer Treffen ein, um wer in Erfahrung zu bringen. Versteckt hinter einer Maske stürzt sich Wang kopfüber in den düsteren auf. Feuer verbrennt alles auch die Vergangenheit. Aha, gut zu wissen.
So this is what a gathering looks like. A crowd this big should keep me hidden.
Look! It's Lord Gabak! Shh! He's about to speak! Beloved compatriots of the Society of Salvation, thank you for meeting in such troubling times. Rest assured that we Westerners and the Society at large remain undaunted. For the Sword of Salvation will ensure we emerge from this crisis victorious.
So that's Juan Gabak. He doesn't act like a typical government official.
And to that end, we have a very special guest. Someone you all know well. I am, of course, speaking of the hero who traveled the world and back twice in search of Soul Edge. Hwang Song-gyong!
What?
It seems the young warrior is hiding. Perhaps he doesn't do well in front of crowds. Fear not. Our medium will divine his location with these jewels, a task far simpler than finding the Sword of Salvation.
That's the child I saw earlier. What's going on here?
There you are. I have you.
What the?
I feel weak.
What is this?
Behold, a simple feat. Here you are standing before us. However, roaring skies, trembling soil, wailing souls on this mortal coil, manifest and come to my aid. Not standing anymore, are you? A pleasure to meet you, Huang Song-kyong. I am Gabak, Sword of Cursed Flames. But soon you'll have no need to remember that.
Curse you. What have you done to these people?
I've used the fragments of Soul Edge to absorb their souls. Just as you predicted, that sword houses an incredible evil.
I'm going to put a stop to you.
You're too late. But don't worry, I need you alive. You're going to murder high-ranking members of the Westerner faction. Then we'll blame the Easterners, and everyone will be purged. Heroes, officials, the military, all who stand in our way.
You're insane if you think I'd do that.
Oh, you will do it. Once the seed of evil I've planted in you blooms, you'll become my own personal assassin.
What's happening? I'm losing control.
Oh, yes, I nearly forgot. I'll have you kill that arrogant girl as well. I couldn't eat for a week after the blow she dealt me.
Me? Nah.
Yes, that's her. She dared to deceive me, you see.
She hasn't changed after all. Well, if I have to change, then I'm doing it on my own terms!
Turned his blade on himself, did he? Well, heroes certainly know how to die in style, don't they? Now, to reduce this place to ashes and make our escape.
Scheiße, unsere Tage ist aufgeflogen. Huey hat Selbstmord begangen, nachdem er, naja, besessen war. Sag ich einfach so. Na toll, und die Scheiße eskaliert dann noch vollkommen. Na dann mal wie bei weiter. Ein geheimer königlicher Inspektor. Nachdem er in der Falle der Gesellschaft getappt ist, verletzt sich der Held Koreas Bär und wer ein wildes Tier in einer verzweifelten Versuch, das Böse zu bekämpfen, das ihn zur Übermannen drohte. Hebt er sein Schwert und rammt es sich in die Brust. Ob elende Schurken oder edler Held. Im Tod sind alle Sterblichen gleich. Aber wie es scheint, machte selbst das Schicksal Ausnahmen. Ach nee.
It's only natural you still ache. After 3 months of healing, you still haven't fully recovered.
3 months?
Your wounds were nearly fatal. It's a miracle you've recovered this quickly. Thanks go to your parents for giving you such a strong constitution. But now is not the time for rest. You must learn to master talismans and the basics of Taoist magic.
Master spells?
Correct. You'll be contending with otherworldly entities like Gabok. Using ordinary techniques will only end in your defeat.
Do you know him? Gabok?
Of course. He brings our clan great shame and must be stopped at all costs. We share a common goal, you and I. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Wan Su-hyun, former secret royal inspector. Follow me. I am unable to leave the country. You will travel the world in my stead, in search of the Soul Edge fragments. It is your duty, as it was you who brought part of Soul Edge to this land.
Su-hyun regaled Huang with tales of exploits, Taoist methodology, and talismans. He learned that Soul Edge is a cursed blade, often called the Sword of Destruction. It feeds on the souls of men. Now shattered, its fragments were scattered the world over. What few Huang recovered fell back into Gabok's hands. Gabok intended to plunge Korea into chaos, using the power of the fragments, then gather as many souls as he could to complete Soul Edge.
I see. I had no idea I brought such calamity to our land.
You're not to blame. The fragments are practically powerless on their own, but the Society of Salvation knows how to make proper use of Soul Edge. That said, the deeds accomplished on your journey were actually a great help to me.
They were?
Indeed. One of the travelers you helped is a most valuable ally of mine. Perhaps you don't remember?
After months of rigorous training, Su-hyun declares Huang's preparation complete. But the elderly monk took note of one last obstacle. The seed of evil planted in Huang's body. Should he come in contact with an evil aura strong enough, the seed would consume him.
The key to this final hurdle is the Mirror of Evil's Bane, found here in the ruins of Motian Pass. It is one of many reasons I am duty-bound to this land. You should, under the right conditions, be able to make use of its purifying power.
So that's why you've been protecting these ruins.
Indeed, they must never fall into the hands of Gabok and his ilk. At any rate, I only know what I've been told of the mirror, so I do not know precisely how it works. Still, if you gather enough fragments, you should be able to purge the evil from your body. However, you do not yet have the power to rid yourself of the seed. Here, take this talisman.
What is it?
It is a talisman of iron will. It drains some of your life to afford you immense strength for a short time. Evil can do you no harm while it is active. The stronger the adept, the more life it drains. If Gabok discovers this, I'm afraid you won't be able to defeat him. Fortunately for you, he thinks you are dead. It is for this reason that you must now fight as a faceless, nameless warrior.
You're right. I did indeed die back then. The man known as Hwang Sung-young is gone.
Does this trouble you?
No. I'm more focused than ever on the task at hand. My only concern is worrying those at the Songdojang. All the more reason to gather the Soul Edge fragments as quickly as possible.
Indeed. An ally of mine dwells where you are headed. Seek their aid should you need it.
Thank you, Suhyun. I'm off.
Also hat die königliche Inspektorin ihn ja gerettet, Junge, und jetzt sammelt er die Splitter für sie ein. Wenn das nicht in die Hose geht, dann weiß ich auch nicht. Und das machen wir später, aber zuerst möchte ich meine andere Zeitlinie machen. Mann ey, wieso ladet es denn so lange? Jetzt hat es nie so lange geladen früher. Naja. Jetzt will ich mal ein bisschen hier Zukastenzeitlinie mal machen. Okay, jetzt quasi richtig. So. Blumen im Schnee. Na dann.
I still remember it so vividly. That frigid snowscape.
Perhaps I'll just rest my eyes.
When I closed my eyes, I was prepared to sleep for eternity.
Hey, are you all right?
Who are you?
Sorry if I gave you a shock. My name is Shugen Tomiya. Here, put this on. It's cold out here. Your hair. It's...
Outlander, savage, demon child. Shunned by my village and family, I fled my home. I had grown used to the cold, or so I thought.
Cherry trees blossom upon Mount Yoshino. Unwittingly, we thought them snowflakes.
Mount Yoshino?
It's an old poem. You are like a single flower blooming amid the snow.
No one had ever said that to me before. Never had snow felt so warm. I shall never forget that day, so long as I live. Shugen.
Okay, Setsuka würde Eisenbahnschuh gefunden. Alles klar. Kurz wenigstens, die würde also verstoßen wollen. Weil die wohl, wie soll ich sagen, damit es nicht so rassistisch klingt. Der halbe Ausländer ist. Womöglich eine andere Mutter oder also Vater, ich meine, einfach so gesagt. Mal sehen, Schwertkämpfer des Nebels. Okay, machen wir einfach mal weiter.
Setsuka, the Batojutsu warrior of golden hair and bright blue eyes. Born to Japanese and Portuguese parents, she lost her family not long after birth. Her unique looks earned her nothing but scorn, and soon she fled her home. She was found by none other than Shugen Kokonoi, a young warrior studying Shinden Tsushima Ryu Batojutsu. He took her as his disciple, trained her day and night, and built her into a strong and beautiful woman. But now she faces a trial harsher than any before. Shugen is dead, having suffered fatal wounds in a duel. Bereft of the only person she considered family, Setsuka wanders without purpose.
Portugiesen also, gut zu wissen.
Master, 1 year has come and gone, yet I still struggle to find my own path. But rest in peace knowing I will not pursue revenge. I gave you my word, and I will honor it.
And what would you do if you knew his name?
Isn't it obvious? Those wounds will kill you, Master. I must right this wrong.
Setsuka, warrior of Kokonoe, I did not teach you my techniques for revenge. Never had I felt more alive than the moment I crossed swords with that man. I lived my life by the blade, and I do not regret dying by it.
I am the same, Master. I would die by the blade.
Listen, Setsuka. You need not adhere to my way of life. If you but carry on the art of Bato Jutsu, that will suffice. Do not endanger your life trying to avenge your teacher. I wish for you to live your own life, free and unburdened. Please, Setsuka.
I see. He thinks I'm too weak, that I'll die if I pursue revenge. I understand, Master.
Thank you, Setsuka. My soul shall be at peace. Also, I wish to apologize for hiding so much from you all this time.
You needn't apologize for that, Master. You saved me and raised me as your own. No one could ever replace you. And I don't need to know anything else. I never even thought to ask.
The man I dueled with is named Heishiro Mitsurugi. He employs a style of unparalleled strength he calls Tenpu Kosai Ryu. Blessed with innate talent, he cuts through humans, demons, even gods. The era of swords nears its end. I believe he may be the final hero of this age.
I've never seen Master hold so much respect for another's blade work. Master!
I'm sorry, Setsuka. I don't have much time left. Should you ever lose your way, seek out Sakan Inobe.
Okay, I will. Just hold on, I'll go get some medicine.
No. Stay by my side.
Master, not long after, you...
Golden hair, blue eyes. You must be Setsuka.
And what if I am?
Und schon kommt der Ärger. Ja, wow. Wieso wollte es unbedingt die Leute killen? Meine Güte. Na dann. Ich hatte Rank zum ersten Mal gespielt. Jetzt spielst du erstmal mit Setsuka. Hey, wie sie sich macht. Und, ja. Perfekt. Schönes Ding, schönes Ding. Ah. Was ist das? Schneeflocke, Eis und Fisch. Das soll ich darstellen. Das ist wohl ein neues System. Und schon haben wir sie auch fertig gemacht. Man sieht es. Da muss ich mich mal damit befassen, wie das neue System so ist.
Hand over the hidden scroll for me, and I
don't have any scroll.
Yep, das lief doch gut. Soweit. You win. Nice.
She's incredibly strong.
Want more, chicken away?
I won't stand for such insults.
You lost your cool 6 times. Fell for my moves 8. Oh, and work on your Tao. Your right eyebrow twitches every time you draw.
Do not spout nonsense at me.
Fine. Nonsense. Have it your way. Now, how about you tell me why the Kokonoe clan is after me?
I am here to retrieve the hidden scroll you stole. Nothing more.
I don't know or care about your stupid scroll. Master didn't leave anything like that behind anyway.
I see through your lies, girl. I will sniff out that scroll no matter what.
When you awaken, tell this to whoever sent you. Come after me again, and I'll burn every scroll I find.
Cursed Outlander.
So I'm a cursed Outlander, huh? You Kokonoe bastards never change. Oh, wait. Outlander. Hidden scrolls. I think I've heard that somewhere before. Ah, right. 2 years ago, on the anniversary of the day I met Master.
Also, ein Mosh-Command-Kommando sei sollte er, weil sie angeblich die Schriftrolle hat. Ja, wow. Also, wenn man da nicht in der Scheiße sitzt, dann weiß ich auch nicht. Na, dann egal. Leute, das war's auch fürs erste Mal. Wenn es euch gefallen hat, Like oder Abo. Auf Kommentar würde ich mich freuen. Instagram, Twitch, also irgendwie beschreiben. Aktiv Gott, wer ist mal was wollt. Ihr kennt's ja alle. Dann sag ich nochmal. Tschüss.